It's Monday. I hope it's here. Damn it. Okay. Let's see if it's here. It's Tuesday now. Damn it, it's not for me. Okay, it's Wednesday. Now let's see. Damn it. It's still not here. Okay, it's Thursday. Let's see if it's here. Yes, guys, it's finally here. We got it. We got it. We got it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Obviously, as you can tell, we finally have our letter of Drosophyllum seeds, and we have all the packages, all the pots, ready for them to, sow all our seeds up. So it's a really nice day, and it even makes it better that we have our seeds, and obviously we can now plant these seeds together. So let's open them up and see how they look for the first time, because obviously, as I've said before, I've never owned Drosophyllum before, and obviously never seen their seeds either. So this will be really interesting to actually see how they look. Okay guys, just one more thing. Obviously I missed a day of an upload. I think it was Wednesday, and that is because my computer just didn't work. I had to render the video 3 times, and if you know anything about rendering, it takes about 8 hours to render once. So obviously it took me 24 hours to render the video because I did it 3 times. That's why I was not able to put an upload yesterday. Even though I have that video, obviously edited, it just had to be uploaded and rendered. And then I have yesterday's video also recorded, which I need to edit still. And obviously I'm recording today's video, which when I'm done, I will have to change the codec, which takes hours, and then render that one and edit it and everything. So I'm like 3 videos behind because I want to upload every single day. But yeah, just wanted to apologize about that to you guys. And I'm still obviously doing the seed giveaway. It will still run until next week, Wednesday. So make sure that you check out the seed giveaway video so you know exactly how to enter. So let's open these guys up. So here's our seed envelope, as you guys can tell. And obviously I tried to scratch out the sender's address, but it didn't really work. But it doesn't actually matter that much because I got these seeds from WA Carnivores, and their address is obviously on their Instagram page. Anyway, let's open this up. It feels like the seeds are quite well padded, which is obviously a good thing because envelopes, they go in like rolling machines, and this can kill all the seeds because it squashes them. So obviously a very good thing. So these are our seeds, it looks like. Here is Paul or WA Carnivore's business card. Very, very nice. This is very, very cool. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much for this seed giveaway. I really appreciate it. And let's see what we got over here. For best results, sow in Jiffy pots, which we have 10 of, which is obviously great for us. Then insert into an 18 to 20 centimeter deep terracotta pot and fill in with media, as root disturbance is fatal in established plants. Have a mixture of 1-to-1 perlite and propagation/horticulture sand with just a pinch of peat, no more than 10%. So obviously we've spoken about our mix. The mix that we're using is a ratio of 1:1:1 of fine perlite sand, so silica sand, and we had propagation sand. You can really use both of them, and then 1/4 of peat. And we've done this previously in our other videos, and obviously that's what we're using. And that fits pretty much this description here. So obviously it's great. Space them a centimeter apart, put them in part sun to shade, water from the bottom by the tray method to keep wet until they germinate between 3 to 6 weeks. And through to this seedling stage, you must mist the seeds in to aid in germination, which we will do as well. No scarification is required in fresh seeds. They can be stored in an airtight container for up to 1 year. Then scarifying the seeds is required. And that is all the information that Paul from WA Carnivores has given us. So thank you, Paul. This is a very good guide, and one that I do also agree with. So thank you, Paul. And here are our seeds. So let's open this guy. So obviously I told you guys that I was really expecting these seeds on Tuesday. Obviously they didn't come on Tuesday. Today is now Thursday. So yeah, obviously they didn't come when I was expecting them. The reason why I thought they were gonna come on Tuesday is because I saw a massive truck of Ozpost arriving at night. I went to the shops And obviously there was a massive Ozpost truck that arrived from wherever they came from. And I was like, yeah, my package is in that truck. Obviously it wasn't. So here are our seeds. You can actually see them pressing up against each other. They look very tough. Wow, they're really big, guys. These are really big seeds. I honestly was not expecting them to be this big. Yeah, check them out, guys. They literally are just weird cylindrical cone type of shapes. I'm gonna get the magnifying glass and then I will try to get these up close for you guys so you can kind of see how they look. So let me go do that real quick. So obviously I have put the camera really low down so we can see these tiny seeds up close. Oh, sorry, I just hit you in the head. Let me just try to get them at a decent angle, like that. And let me get out the magnifying glass and see if we can do this, guys. Let's hope that I don't have to play the chicken music all over this again. So as you can obviously tell, I had to do a whole different direction. But here you can really see them pretty well. You can see that they are quite rigid. They have quite a few bumps on them and they have a circular bit and then kind of like a cone at the end, if that makes sense. Try to zoom in a little bit better. Nah, this is as good as it will probably get for you guys. So yeah, until we have a nice proper camera and I'm not recording on my phone anymore, this is what we will have to do to zoom in on the seeds. So yeah, definitely you guys can see that they're quite, they have their ridges in them. Let me try and move them around a little bit. All their ridges and bumps, and obviously that little cone bit is what I will cut off as part of the scarification. Paul did say that fresh seeds do not need to be scarified. So what we will do is we will probably just scarify like 3 or 4 of them just to see the results, and the rest we will just put them straight in the pots, and then we can compare if scarification does actually aid in germination of fresh Drosophyllum seeds or if indeed it doesn't. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so if you remember in our previous video where I actually spoke about us getting the Drosophyllums, and in the video where I said I hate this pot with the big ass terracotta pot outside, the one terracotta pot. We also got these Jiffy pots, and these Jiffy pots are literally peat pots. I got the square ones because I like square, and you can see there's 6 here, there's another 4 back there. So we put 6 unscarified ones in here and 4 over there, and we'll fill these guys up. Maybe we won't because I see some mold forming on the side here. We'll not do that anymore because we don't want mold. But we will keep them in the shade over here just until they start to germinate, and I will spray them down with water every single day. A big misting jug thing that you will see in a little while. So yeah, if you guys do want these peat pots, I have a link in the description below so you can get this peat. Yeah, these peat pots, and if you want peat, silica sand, perlite, it's all in the description below. So if you guys do want to get some for yourselves, definitely check out those links. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything across and change the camera for you guys. Once again, the first thing that we will do is scarify these seeds and then we will pot them up together. So let's just do that real quick. And here we go, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to keep the seeds in camera while I cut them. So scarification you should generally do with a bit of sandpaper. Like if this bubble wrap is the sandpaper, you fold it in half, you put the seed right in the middle of the sandpaper, and you just go in a circle like this. You know, that's pretty good. And the whole reason why you want to scarify is to kind of destroy the seed coat. Sorry, my hands have no space here, but you want to make water you want to be able to Geez, I can't explain this. You want water to be able to penetrate the seed coat and actually get into the seed, because the seed coat is obviously what prevents water from getting in and out. And that is the biggest thing. It keeps the water in the seed so that the seed can last a long time. And as a byproduct, it obviously keeps water out. So we want to destroy that barrier so the seed is like, oh, there's water, I can grow now. Obviously, as Paul said, when they're very fresh is not very necessary because the seed coat actually reacts to oxygen, I think it is, and this makes it harder and harder over time. So obviously the longer it's left, the harder the seed coat gets and the less permeable it is. So obviously when you have them for a long time, then it is best to really scarify the seeds. And obviously when they're fresh you don't really have to, but we will be doing this experiment. So another way that you could actually scarify these seeds is to just cut off the very tip of the seed, as I've been saying. And obviously I've never done this before, so I'm going to be as very careful as possible and snip off the tiniest bit so that I don't actually penetrate into the seed itself and damage the seed. So the way that you can tell that you've penetrated the seed coat by either cutting with scissors or by using sandpaper is that you must be able to see some white sticking through. So obviously the seed coat is black and the seed itself is white. So just like you have beans, when you get a bean out the fridge, or not out the fridge, when you get a bean out the cupboard and it's still hard, you have the hard coat on the outside, and if you peel off the beans coat, you see it's white on the inside, and it's the same with these seeds. So you want to essentially scrape back the black seed coat until you see some white on them. So that's what we will be doing with this cutting over here. I'm just going to cut very small bits because I have no idea how much is or isn't seed coat, so we'll give this a try. I'm going to try my hardest to keep this on camera for you guys. So as you can see there, I just cut off the tip. Yeah, you really can't see, there's not good light. But I've cut off the tip and it's like hollow. So this is good. I'm not going to cut it anymore because this means that water can get through this hollow bit to the seeds itself. And I don't want to cut much more than this because really then I'm going to risk actually cutting into the seed itself. So that is one seed done. Let's do the next one. And the same thing, we're just going to cut off the very tip of it. Sorry, you guys cannot see this. I'm trying my hardest to keep it on camera. So I have still not punctured into the actual seed itself with this guy. And there I have cut through it again. So I'm just going to do this 2 more times and put in a time lapse for you guys. So here is a good example of how the seed actually looks on the inside. Not focusing, but it is white over there. You can see some white sticking through. I might have cut this guy a little bit too much, but I think the seed itself will be okay. So let's put this one down and do one more and just the tip. And there we go again, you can see the white on the inside. So these are our 4 seeds which have been, in inverted commas, scarified, and these are our 6 seeds which have not. And now we can pot them up and eventually compare their growth rates. So here we go guys, here are our 10 trays, 6 and 4, and this is exactly where we will be planting our seeds up. So the way that we want to plant the seeds is that we don't want to bury them underneath the surface. What we will do is that we will just, look at these pots here, they're like being weird. Anyway, we will just put the seed on the surface and then press it down. We want the top of the seed to be exposed to the surface and the bottom half of it in the soil. And what I will do is I will try and keep the little cone that we were cutting in the previous clip. I'm going to try to keep that cone facing downwards, as that is where I think the actual root will be developing from. So obviously if you put it like that, the root will go straight down, and then obviously the rest will grow straight up. Pretty much the easiest direction for it to grow, but it might be wrong. It might grow in the complete other direction. As I've said, I've never grown these guys before, but it is just a hypothesis. So let's do that. So there you have it guys, we have put all the seeds inside of their pots now, and I really hope that this little bit of an experiment that we're doing here will be one that is quite interesting and will obviously allow us to see if even fresh seeds also need some type of a scarification. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take our seeds outside where we put all of our germinating seeds, and we're going to spray them down with a bottle of rainwater, one of those nice pressure pump bottles. You'll see it when I get outside. So let's go do that real quick. Okay guys, we're now outside, and this is the spray bottle that I'm talking about. I think this is a 5-liter spray bottle, and obviously it has the wand at the end, which is nice because you can really reach out and get some of the plants that are quite far away, and it obviously produces a nice spray as well, which you'll see when I start spraying these guys. It's very easy. You just pump it up over here, and then you just spray them like that. So I'm going to show you guys how this looks on camera now. So that is it for the spraying, guys. As you can see, you have to lift up this valve here to let all the excess air out so this thing doesn't become like a bomb or something. But yeah, anyway, if you guys do want one of these guys too, you can also find them in the links below. I wanted to show you guys our polycarbonates. So as you can see, there is rainwater on the top, and it's been raining for about a day and a half now. So obviously it is still wet, it needs to evaporate. It's a very nice sunny day today, so it will evaporate very quickly. But it's going to be raining tomorrow and the day after as well. So yeah, I'm going to keep them on for now and then just let them naturally evaporate. And after Saturday, when all the rain is finished, I'll take it back off. Check, very, very smooth water movement. So it's very, very nice panels. So let's go back inside. So that is it for today's video on our Drosophyllum seeds that we finally have, and I really hope that they start germinating pretty quickly over the next coming weeks, and we can share that with you guys. So if you guys do want to make sure that you can watch them growing up and see how they grow and look after them together, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because we will be doing updates on these guys every single week. So yeah, definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification icon so that you actually get told when we make a video, because YouTube doesn't tell you even if you do subscribe to the channel. Makes no sense. Anyway, if you find some interest in this video as well, please remember to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, don't forget about our seed giveaway. Make sure you watch our video about that we will post today. Today is Thursday. So make sure you watch that video so you know exactly how to enter. And yeah, I really can't wait to see everyone, commenting, posting the pictures, and seeing the whole community come together so we can give away these seeds to 2 winners. And yeah, guys, I'm really sorry about not uploading on Wednesday because my computer is all messed up. Even if I touch the charging wire, the computer switches off because it's a really old and messed up computer. So yeah, that's why it just gives me issues all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Friday FAQ video. So I'll see you then.